Archangel Michael's Urgent Message for June 15, 2025. Every Christian must see this powerful and timely revelation. Archangel Michael steps forward with a divine message that carries immense spiritual urgency for every Christian. As the world stands at the crossroads of great transformation, Michael, heaven's chief protector and warrior of light, delivers a call to awaken, to rise in faith, and to shield your heart with truth and courage. His message is not one of fear, but of divine preparation. The energies surrounding June 15, 2025, bring a shift that demands vigilance, prayer, and unwavering trust in God's plan. Michael urges all believers to cleanse their spirits of doubt and distractions, to armor themselves with the Word of God, and to step boldly into their divine purpose. This is a sacred time of reckoning, where light confronts darkness, and every soul must choose where it stands. Through his guidance, Michael reminds us that we are never alone. He and the heavenly hosts are near, ready to assist those who call upon them with pure hearts. This message is a spiritual summons to align your actions with your faith, to speak, believe, child of light. Archangel Michael comes forward now, not with thunder or fanfare, but with quiet, powerful presence, his sword sheathed, his wings extended in compassion. This message is no accident. You were led here for a reason. You are reading these words not by coincidence, but because your spirit is prepared to receive what is sacred and true. Michael has watched over you since before you took your first breath, and now he speaks directly to your soul. The days ahead will bring transformation. Some of these changes may appear disruptive or uncertain on the surface, but do not fear. Archangel Michael urges you to understand. These shifts are necessary. You are being refined, not broken, prepared, not punished. You are being called into a higher alignment with your divine purpose, and this message is your invitation to rise. He asks that you center yourself in stillness, quiet your mind, release distractions, and create space for divine truth to speak. In the stillness, you will hear the voice of God more clearly. Michael reminds you that clarity does not come through chaos, but through calm communion with the divine. Even in the busiest of days, find your sacred still point. There is a choice before you now. The path of fear is familiar, but it is not your destiny. The path of faith is unfamiliar, but it is the way forward. Michael calls on you to make this choice, consciously, to trust in the unfolding of God's plan. Even when you cannot yet see the destination, trust is the key to unlocking divine blessings. Your angels have not forgotten you. Michael assures you that your prayers have been heard, every whispered plea, every silent cry. There has never been a moment when you walked alone. Heavenly forces have walked beside you, lighting the way even when you felt abandoned. The signs were always there. Now you are being asked to recognize them. Michael speaks of courage, not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward despite it. Over the next few days, you may be called to make decisions that stretch your faith. Do not shrink back. Instead, ask for his sword of light to cut through confusion and doubt. You will be shown what needs to be released and what must be embraced. This message carries specific blessings, clarity in your relationships, strength in your purpose, and healing in your emotional body. Archangel Michael is transmitting divine light to the parts of your spirit that have been wounded or weary. If you are willing, you will feel this light settle into your heart as you read. Let it do its sacred work. Forgiveness is essential now. Michael asks you to release the grudges you carry both toward others and yourself. These burdens are not yours to hold any longer. You are not defined by your past. What lies ahead is greater than what you've left behind. Let your spirit be lightened by grace, and your heart softened by compassion. You are a divine being having a human experience. Michael reminds you that your soul came here with purpose. Even if it is hidden from your view at this moment, you are not here by mistake. You were sent with gifts, with missions, with light that only you can bring to the world. Your presence matters more than you know. A door is about to open, one you thought was long closed or impossible to reach. Be ready. Prepare your spirit. Opportunities aligned with your divine blueprint are drawing near. But remember, preparation is not merely external, it is the inward readiness that determines your ability to receive and act with wisdom. Michael encourages you to call upon him directly. You do not need perfect words. A simple, sincere call is all that is needed. Archangel Michael, walk with me. When spoken with faith, it draws his presence near instantly. He stands as protector, guide, and divine companion. Never hesitate to ask for his help. The world may feel heavy, but your soul is light. This contrast is no accident. You were placed here to be a beacon, not a mirror. Do not absorb the fear of the world, transmute it. Turn darkness into light, confusion into peace, sorrow into hope. You have more power than you realize, especially when you act in unity with divine will. Michael also speaks of discernment. In the days ahead, many voices will clamor for your attention. Some will attempt to mislead. You must learn to recognize the frequency of truth. Truth feels steady, clear, and calm. Fear, manipulation, and guilt are not of the light. Trust your inner knowing and validate it in prayer. Community will be important in the coming times. You are not meant to journey alone. Find your soul tribe, those who uplift, support, and walk in the light with you. Michael reminds you that isolation weakens the spirit, but connection strengthens it. Be open to divinely guided relationships and new bonds of spiritual kinship. This is a time of activation. You may begin to notice new intuitive abilities, awakening dreams with meaning, visions, or heightened sensitivity. These are not strange. They are signs that your spiritual senses are awakening. Michael encourages you not to fear them. They are gifts meant to assist in your journey. Archangel Michael also brings a reminder. Return to your spiritual disciplines. Prayer, meditation, scriptural reading, and acts of service. All of these reconnect you with divine frequency. If you've drifted, come back. There is no condemnation, only welcome. The more you ground yourself in divine practice, the more clearly you will hear divine instruction. Change may come through loss, but loss is not the end. Something must sometimes fall away for something greater to emerge. Michael asks you to hold space for grief, but not to let it consume you. The divine plan wastes nothing. Even in loss, there is resurrection. Even in endings, there is renewal. He also brings a call to action. This is not a time to wait passively. If you've been feeling prompted to start something right, serve, speak, forgive, move, now is the time. Archangel Michael will guide your steps if you ask, but you must begin the journey in faith. Small steps taken with divine intention, great results. Above all, this message is about divine love. Michael speaks it over you now. You are loved, fully, completely, without condition. Nothing you have done or left undone can separate you from the love of the divine. That love is your anchor and your compass. Let it shape your choices, and it will never lead you astray. Before June 15th, take time to reflect on this message. Light a candle, pray, write in your journal, and seek stillness. The changes ahead are sacred, and you are being divinely equipped to walk through them with grace. Archangel Michael walks beside you with armor and peace. Welcome him in, and know you are protected, guided, and deeply, eternally loved. Beloved one, this message arrives at a pivotal moment in your spiritual journey. Archangel Michael has stepped forward with urgency, not to bring fear, but to illuminate your path with truth and divine clarity. His words come to stir your soul and awaken your inner strength. You are not here by accident. You were led to this very message because your heart is ready to receive divine direction. Michael wishes to prepare you for a season of transformation in the days leading up to and following June 15th, 2025. Energy shifts may occur around you, some subtle, some profound. These changes are not random. They are part of a larger divine unfolding. You may find old patterns breaking down, new relationships entering, or unexpected doors opening. Embrace these moments with faith, not fear. You are entering a sacred window of opportunity, a spiritual alignment that allows deep clarity to enter your life. Archangel Michael urges you to quiet your mind and listen closely. The answers you've been seeking, the clarity you've longed for, are being delivered through divine whisper and inner knowing. Trust what rises from your spirit in prayer and meditation. You may be guided to release certain attachments, now relationships, jobs, habits, or mindsets that no longer serve your higher calling. Letting go may feel uncomfortable, but Michael reassures you, Nothing that is meant for your soul's growth will ever truly be lost. In release, there is room for renewal. In surrender, divine blessings take root. Michael calls upon your courage. There is strength in you far beyond what you currently see. Challenges may arise, not to destroy you, but to awaken the divine warrior within. Call on Archangel Michael daily. Ask him to surround you with his blue flame of protection and clarity. He will cut away the cords of fear, confusion, and stagnation if you invite him in. There is a specific blessing in this message, divine timing. Certain aspects of your life are now aligning with God's perfect schedule. You may have felt delayed, discouraged, or unseen, but Michael reminds you that heaven's clock is never wrong. The breakthrough you have prayed for is drawing near. Stay in alignment through trust, not impatience. As light increases within you, your sensitivity may heighten. You might feel more aware of others' emotions, more deeply impacted by world events, or more connected to unseen realms. This is not something to fear, it is your spiritual senses awakening. Michael invites you to embrace this expansion, grounding yourself through prayer, nature, and silence. There is a divine mission upon your life, even if you cannot yet name it. Michael urges you to start where you are. Each act of kindness, each word of truth, each moment of integrity sends ripples through creation. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to be willing. The divine will do the rest through you. Forgiveness is a spiritual key you must not overlook. Michael brings a gentle reminder. Your heart cannot hold both resentment and revelation. Let go of the pain you've carried for others and yourself. You are not your past. Forgive, not to justify what was done, but to free yourself to walk fully in the light of what can be. Over the coming days, pay close attention to signs and synchronicities. Michael and your team of angels will communicate through repeating numbers, meaningful dreams, inner nudges, and unexpected encounters. These are not coincidences. They are messages tailored just for you. Ask to be shown the way and then remain open to receive.